The market has been quiet for the past week and a half, especially for people who have XRP. XRP has made a lot of progress on the 30-day, 90-day, and 60-day charts, but the general trend over the last 7 days has not been very interesting. But the market has started to settle down, though there are still small changes here and there. Something like this has been talked about on the show in terms of investors being ready for what's next. In the past week, the value of XRP has dropped by almost 5% in just one day, with no big gains being recorded. But there have been big gains everywhere, and the top 100 DeFi stars are starting to go crazy. Given that shopping has been brought back, DeFi gems like Chainlink's, NX, and DEX tokens have been doing really well. One of the worries that has been voiced is that the amount of trades in XRP is going down. It is now worth about $5.43 billion. The number has been going down since the second day, and things have been going this way for 3 days now. Because of this, XRP is getting ready for a much bigger move. After the market makes a small change in direction, volume is likely to return to XRP. There are also signs that Bitcoin is getting better, as shown by the huge rise in trade volume. Bitcoin has been following this trend since the beginning of November and has kept going with it all month. Not long ago, there was a break, and a bull flag formation was made against a level of resistance that was about $101,000 above the present price. Yesterday, an attempt was made to close above this level. If the full level is closed over today, it will be about 8 hours before it is hit. After the closing price is reached, a much bigger rise to the upside is expected to start. The goal for the gain at this point is around $110,000, which is an increase of about 7% from where we are now. It's important to note that this is about the same amount of upward movement as the market value going up by 7%. All in all, the market has been slow, especially for people who own XRP cryptocurrency. Some traders are starting to see signs of market consolidation and chop, even though there have been big gains, like a 179% gain in the last month. In the next few hours, it's likely that XRP will continue to go through a big rotation as the retail sector gets back to normal. To sum up, the market is currently experiencing a time of slowness, and XRP is not making much progress. Despite this, there are signs that a bigger step could be taken in the next few days to hit $110,000. The price of Bitcoin's dominance is currently trading at a high level of resistance, but it is starting to show signs of breaking through. From this level, the goal is for a move down, and the resistance level should stay at 57% throughout the process. Still, it's important not to close above this resistance level because the daily 3-day candle close is still 9 hours and 1 day away. This is a problem that needs to be fixed. The important thing being watched is the positive low that happened down here, which was followed by this low, which gives Bitcoin an even better chance to steal the show. As long as Bitcoin doesn't become the most important cryptocurrency, it's fine for other currencies to stay silent. Altcoins might have a hard time in the market if Bitcoin's rise to prominence keeps going strong. When oscillators give mixed signs, traders need to be aware of them. And be careful when they are trading near resistance levels or high wicks. They will be able to be more patient because of this. There is resistance at 103.5 to 105,000 microcap gains moving averages that support positive momentum by limiting the amount of gains that can be made. At the time, Bitcoin is clearly the most important thing, in particular because it is becoming more popular. There are a lot of traders who take short-term and lower time frames too seriously, which can cause them to see big breakouts and short-term rebounds. It's important to keep in mind that the current bull run and alt season have not yet made the most progress in this area. Let's take a look at XRP. With great lows in the 4th hour, a shorter period structure, XRP has built a strong structure with a higher low structure. The bullish trend is supported by this arrangement, but there isn't any greater structure. The good news is that the amount of support is around $2.39. The $2.53 level has been tried again as a much stronger breakout level for Wicked. The goal is to break over that level. The most important thing in this market right now is to stop these lows from falling to bring back support. From December 8th, to try a much bigger breakout again, and then to break above the historical highs. The most important thing is to be careful and not get ahead of ourselves because the biggest steps forward in this area have not yet been taken in. Since Bitcoin's supremacy is growing quickly and is becoming more and more dominant, traders should be careful when dealing near resistance levels or high wicks. If investors want to be better prepared for the coming bull run and alt season, they should hold on to the present lows. Going back to December 3rd, the video shows how a lower low was built on the building. The frame made this low. For that reason, if we lose it, We should focus on keeping these lows and looking into the chance of trying again around $222. Because if we do the opposite and flip the overall picture, we can see a much bigger breakout, which is called brewing. This is the reason why this is taking place. If this happened, it would put another shoulder over the high point at $2.85, which would allow us to hit new all-time highs. At the moment, Bitcoin is trading at levels of resistance on the weekend, which is not a good time to trust market action. This is what makes this possibility possible. Additionally, Bitcoin's popularity is starting to show signs of a small upward trend. During this time, other cryptocurrencies are most likely to take a backseat. Coins that are older will lose value if Bitcoin has problems. The movie also looks at a retest of these lows, which go back to December 4th and 5th, before the pattern fully formed on the way up. And because of this, the video thinks that XRP is now very bullish, especially when dealing on shorter time frames. Credible Crypto has shown the chart in a clear and positive way, which is important for people who aren't dealers to understand. In addition, the movie stresses how important it is to move forward gradually to show how early we are in relation to the longer-term emotional structure that is being talked about. Prices of $20 or more are fine for people who don't trade, and prices between $10 and $20 are even better. Some people think that XRP could go to such high levels and make a lot of people very rich. More generally, the movie stresses how XRP has the ability to shock a lot of people and make a lot of holders very rich. It is very important for buyers to be well prepared and have a plan when there is going to be volatility. Nick has a YouTube page where you can find more free content. You can also follow him on Twitter and join the free Discord group described below if you liked the video. The movie makes a point of showing that people who are hanging out for big gains don't care about the smaller scale debates. It does help you understand the market. It is important to keep an eye out for a Wave 5 stretch that is much bigger than the one that Trustworthy Crypto is talking about. Even though it's still early in this run, buyers should be aware of how ready they are and have a plan for 2025. The run hasn't started yet, so this is the case.